Cameron, and welcome to Baseballism. I want to share with you a story today, one of my favorite baseball memories. It has nothing to do with a game-winning hit or meeting anybody famous or anything like that. This particular memory has to do with my family and specifically my uncle, who was very close to me, and my brothers and our entire side of the family. He passed away at a very young age, and I have very few memories of him, unfortunately, and this is one of the strongest. It takes place, I was 6 years old. I was playing on a team called the Braves, and my father, who also worked a lot of hours every week, didn't get to see a lot of my ball games. This particular game, my uncle and my father both came to see me play. I was walking up to the batter's box, and they had parked behind the backstop, just to the right. So if I'm a right-handed batter, they were over to the right side. I looked over my shoulder, and they were sitting on the hood of their car and watching, and I remember it vividly. And I also remember the helmet being huge in my head. But I walked up there, and just as I stepped in the batter's box, another thing that's important in this story is that back then there were no T-ball, and there was no pitching machines, anything like that. It was all kid pitch. Well, the opposing manager, opposing coach, spoke to his pitcher and was telling him, says, "Watch out, this kid can really hit," and which gave me a lot of confidence. And of course, I wanted to perform well in front of my father and my uncle. And I remember being very nervous. But I stepped in the batter's box, and the very first pitch, I do remember being the very first pitch, was probably high, probably a ball, but I went after it anyway, and I fouled it up and over the backstop. As I looked over, I fouled it right to my uncle. He was sitting on the hood of the car, and he reached up and he caught it. And I remember just feeling all warm inside, just feeling great that he did that. And of course, he said something to me and so forth. And so later on the at-bat, I got a pitch to hit, and I ripped it up the middle. And that sequence of events has stayed with me all these years. And I still remember my uncle catching the foul ball, my father looking at him, their interaction, and then coming through with the hit, so I actually did something good in front of them. But with all the years of ball that I played, that was one memory that really stood out. Hit it hard somewhere.